Hello everybody, I'm Jason Barron. Welcome to another edition of Conibear Enterprises Weekly Update. Now it's going to start being a weekly update because we're going to start producing more movies. We haven't done it for quite some time, and part of that's just because of our crazy schedule, running the kennel, running dog races, and my latest project, which has been writing my first novel. I've been working on a novel called Ballad of the Northland, and yesterday, the last day of June, I think it's the last day of June, I finished writing the manuscript, which is 86,000 words, and there's still about 3 months worth of fine-tuning, polishing, and basically editing it to go. But the story exists. It's sitting there on top of the desk right now, and we're really proud of it. And now that that's over, it's been a huge focus for us. I mean, when I came back from running the Iditarod, got back home, put the dogs up, and just immediately sat in front of the computer and just pounded this story out. I've worked really, really hard on it. Everything's more or less come to a standstill. We haven't really blogged very much. We haven't produced the movies. We haven't updated our website. Now that that part is over and I can put on my editing hat and, you know, move on to a different phase, we'll start being a lot more interactive with our audience, and I think you guys will hopefully, you know, be reading some entertaining things from us in the future. One of the things we're thinking about doing is including either a page on our website, Conibear Enterprises, devoted to the book, Ballad of the Northland, or maybe even creating its own website. So maybe some input from you guys in the form of emails, or if any of you are friends of us on Facebook, or if you're not, you should look us up on Facebook and become friends. We'd love that. I'd like to hear what you have to think, you know, as much audience participation as possible. And you're going to be reading a lot of, one thing I'm going to do before we publish the book and before we actually get copies out is to start sharing with people a little bit about the creative process and some of the content. I don't want to give away no spoilers, but at the same time I want people to get an idea about what the story is about. And you know, there'll be some excerpts and there'll be some stories of how it's a fictional story, it's a novel, but it draws just very heavily from personal experiences, my time growing up as a young man in the bush of Alaska, running my first Iditarod back in the early 90s. And while it's not autobiographical in nature, it still draws from a lot of personal experience. And we're really proud of it, and I'm excited for people to see this, and I wish there was a way to hurry up the process, but I think everybody's going to will agree that a few more months in development will serve it well, because the last thing I want to do is have this book committed to print and then find, you know, mistakes and stuff. So anyway, that'll be coming out. You're going to start seeing a weekly update. We might even include a video on the blog, and a lot more information about the book is going to be coming out. And I hope everybody's having a great summer and a happy 4th of July coming up, and we'll talk to you again really soon. Remember, not all good ideas have to be your own.